It's your favorite Southern Belles here, and welcome to our very first episode of Now That Is Controversial. Now, we want to thank everyone for tuning in today's episode, which is all about body, yaddy, 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 yaddies. But first, we're just going to give you a quick introduction of ourselves. I'm Mimi.
I'm Drew.
I'm Portia J.
All right, you guys, now that you know who we are, let's just go ahead and get right into it. Y'all seen Lizzo? Y'all seen Lizzo video when she was twerking in front of the man that was playing the flute?
Yes, I saw it. I think a lot of people saw that.
Drew, you seen it?
I seen a glimpse of it. My first thing was all draws and cheeks, and I just was like, what's the minute? I was like, what is that? Kept going.
My thoughts exactly. And of course, for those of you who have not seen it, we'll definitely put it up here down below on the link or something like that, maybe even a pop-up video. But basically, Lizzo had on, it looked like, was it a jersey dress or a jersey shirt? I'm not sure.
It was like okay, so disclaimer, being a fellow plus size girl myself, it probably was supposed to be a jersey dress, but how, your body set up, it was a shirt.
Okay. and this is not to shame Lizzo, y'all. So basically, my thoughts on that is, Lizzo, I love you. I do. I think you're a very beautiful girl. I love the message that you're trying to give out. But dancing naked while the guy was playing the flute with a playground in the background and kids nearby. I'm sorry. Y'all, I can't do that. I don't like that. And everybody keeps saying, well, no, she's plus size, she's comfortable with her body, but it's a time and a place for everything, and that just was not the place. I even saw, I don't know if y'all seen, but I be stalking. So I seen a man in the background with his child, and he looked like he saw Lizzo twerking and jerking in front of the flute, and he like took his baby elsewhere. I could just be reaching, I don't know. But y'all put y'all booties up in front of the baby. If you want your booty out, go to a new beach or something.
Like this was the same incident she had a while back when she was at that game and she was dancing all naked. When you have family-friendly events, you shouldn't do certain things. And I'm all about family-friendly. If you out with the grown folks at the new beach and stuff and you doing that, okay, or the the spring stuff with the beaches and stuff, then go ahead, because I'm pretty sure there's no kids out there anyway. But if you got your kids out there, then that's on you, because them all grown folks, teenagers, not teenage college students doing that. But when you at an all year round family friendly where you right there at a park or at a game and stuff, you don't do stuff like that. You don't do stuff like that. So I didn't care for it. So that's why I kept scrolling. But
Yeah, I get what y'all saying. I definitely agree on the fact that it was a family-friendly situation. And being a mother myself, it just certain things now that I probably, and Lizzo probably like, what, 32? And it's things that I did at 20 and 22 that now being a mother and older, I wouldn't do, and then we have taken into consideration that we are from the country. We're literally Southern Belles. We are from the Bible Belt. So a lot of our values are different from today's, right. However, do y'all think, and not from our mindsets, from today's society, what we seeing on Instagram all over, do you think people as a society made a big issue because she's plus size? Because had that been an Instagram model doing exactly what Lizzo did in the same place, same area and everything, would you think she would have got the same responses as Lizzo?
No, she wouldn't have. But for me, right. She would have got how I felt, because you don't do that around kids and grandmas and stuff like that. You don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But as the world, the ways of the world today,
Sorry.
Yeah,
doing? You trying to throw Lizzo all away, throw the whole video away?
Oh, made no sense. But anyways, but yeah, you know, the way the world, whatever, I honestly believe that if it was a skinny girl, same outfit, same place, they wouldn't have said all the things they said towards this girl the way they did Lizzo.
I would have, because all I see is stinking booty.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, your booty just looks stinking.
Bras and cheeks.
You feel me? If you ain't at the beach, a grown folks beach, and your booty just out for no reason, your booty stinking. Now, I'm not trying to say Lizzo stinking, because you feel it could have been you, and she's, I don't know if y'all probably can't see, she's pretty small. She's pretty petite in size for the most part. If that had been her, I would have thought her booty was stinking too. Because I'm sorry, your booty's stinking.
I mean,
at this point, our booty's looking real stanky with this BBL epidemic. And everywhere you see is booty.
Just booty.
Like grandma be, y'all know, like grandma used to be, she used to be like, it's getting hot now. Y'all know they about to be out here every time. She used to be mad. They don't make no sense. Got your tail all out. Then it's just all year round this year. It ain't even a season no more how grandma labeled it. It's all year round.
Your booty is really out here. Thongs and all. Like, I'm sorry, you a size 0, you a size -2, you a size 4, you a size 45. I don't care. Put your booty up around them kids. I want to see your fake booty.
But I mean, that's just how we was raised. Controversial, emphasis on the country. That's just how we was raised. Now, disclaimer, I'm not finna sit here and act like we just saints.
Because we ain't.
If you follow us, we probably get into some stuff.
And I'm putting my booty out
I can say, as you get older, as the Bible says, you know better, you do better.
Yeah.
You know, the younger kids or young adults, 20, 21, I can't really blame them because you still in your mind,
right?
You're trying to find yourself.
And then most of them don't have kids. They able to do whatever they want to do. Lizzo don't got no kids, so she not thinking, let me, put myself up and stuff like that. She don't got no kids. She living her best life. But I do think if she was to have kids, she probably wouldn't do stuff like that all the time. But
let me just say, I think Liz's whole thing is just a sense of rebellion because people are not used to seeing plus size women being that bold. And so at this point, she's trying to say, well, we can do it too, and we ain't got to be ashamed to do it, because if y'all can do it, we can do it. And she's trying to stop that. And I get that. However, it's getting to a point where, okay, we see your point, you prove your point, you love yourself. Well, at least you want us to think you love yourself, because I personally, and I could be wrong, but I personally at this point, because she's so booty so much now, I don't think it's about her point no more. I feel like who you trying to convince? Because now I feel like she's trying to fake it till she make it. I don't think her confidence is as high as she wants us to think. And I think she's trying to convince her own self that her confidence is where it should be. But I study psychology. I mean, because how could it be like? But that's how it's coming across to me. Like you trying to convince your own mental.
Right, because how could it be? Think about it. So I did research on Lizzo, and her story is similar to mine. Sorry, that's my son. I'm a mom, but her story is similar to mine, to where you grow up and you being bullied for your size. And for me, I was told I was ugly. I was told, I was talked about for my dark skin, all of that, And then back then, I wasn't even really big. I just had a big butt and titties with no stomach. And I had that at an age where I probably shouldn't have had it. But I always was built like that,
Genetic.
And so I took to food because I'm like, well, people called me fat anyway when I really wasn't fat. And then food became a source to cope with it. And I got bigger and bigger as I became an adult. So now, I don't put that as an excuse for my weight now, because I can't do necessary steps it takes to lose the weight, but it's a mental thing. However, back to Lizzo's situation, she grew up like that too. She grew up always feeling like she wasn't good enough. She started her music, y'all. Woo, way back when. She worked with Prince. I didn't even know that. You know, the girl is,
Girl, how much research was you digging up?
Huh?
I said, how much research was you digging up?
Girl, to be honest, I was on the Snapchat and I clicked on one of them ads.
Look, here I am, like, this girl
and they told the whole story of Lizzo. Because, like, when she dropped Rumors, she was really trending because it was a lot of trolls. And they were trying to say she was crying because Rumors weren't doing good when Rumors actually is doing awesome on the Billboard charts. And so they kind of gave me that background story of Lizzo. And I was like, wow, I didn't know that. So when I look at Lizzo now, I do agree with Miracle. I feel like it's a rebellion because she's been told her whole life, you can't do this because you don't look like this. Right. And you can't be here because you don't look like this. It's like, where do I fit in? So it's like, well, I can't fit in with here, there. I'm going to make my own lane. And I get that. What I don't agree with Lizzo is I feel like you so much of a beautiful woman. I'm not saying don't twerk. I'm not saying
don't twerk
and twerk. But now it's getting to a point where that is all I'm knowing you for. And that is where the problem is coming in, Lizzo. And then now it's taking a bad narrative for big girls when you were trying to put a good narrative,
positive one. Girls. And I was here for it at first.
Yeah, I was here for it, but now
you can't see, but I'm in the plus size committee too, and I was here for it. I said,
So when we get on the video, when I go on your Instagram page, I'm looking to see the beautiful art you make. I don't care about seeing your body. I want to see your body, but I'm seeing your booty cheeks. And
that's what it is. It ain't even.
I get tired of getting on Instagram and women in general. All we see is booty cheeks. It gets to the point, and it's not all women, but it's getting to the point where Instagram might as well turn into a high-key porn site.
It really a Pornhub Junior because listen, okay, we just put your booties up. That's all we ask. Just put your booties up. You ain't got to be dressing out here like a nun. That ain't what we saying. Just time and place, people. Time and place. Right. Time and place. And it's a way to be naked. Whether you want to believe or not, it is a way to be naked. It is a way to be free. And twerking in front of that man with the flute with the kids behind just wasn't the way. But Lizzo, I still love you. I do. We're not trying to bash Lizzo. We were just trying to, anyway. Well, moving on.
All right.
Since we on the subject of booties, what about this BBL? Well, people calling now is an epidemic. And I can agree because it's like,
it is.
So I'm gonna get real controversial right now. And what I'm gonna say, some people might not like it, but I mean, that's the meaning of the show. We just gonna keep it real. We saying stuff that I know other people thinking because they do that slick comment stuff on YouTube where you ain't got no picture and it ain't your real name, but you come in and say
right.
So I know some people feel this way too. I was born with a shapely body, booty and all. So now, everywhere I go, y'all look like me. I really don't like that too much. I like when there was a variety, but now everybody look the same. And it's like, because I was born with a curvaceous body, I had to learn how to accept it in a world where they didn't accept it. And I know a lot of people like, well, fat is fat and curvy is curvy. No, there was a time in my life when I wasn't as big and I just would have been considered a curvaceous woman.
Right.
But I still wasn't accepted. What was accepted was the Nia Long, the Aaliyahs, the Halle Berry. And I was trying to get to them.
And the old Beyonce.
Right. But now I was trying to lose weight, and then I had to realize, well, I'm never going to be their body size, even if I was to lose the weight because of my structure and my height. I can still be slim, but I'm still gonna be curvy. That's just the way I was created. And I accepted it. Now, it started with Buffy the Body and Melissa Ford, the video vixens. Buffy the Body was the first one to come out that had a booty like that you could sit a cup on it.
All right.
And even then, she was still admired, but in a circus sexual way. It wasn't so big. So, like, I don't know where in history that it's such a big deal to have a big butt. And to the point where everybody and their grandma, it's 50-year-old women giving their life up for a butt. Ma'am, you is 50. You don't know if you coming back.
Girl, you about to kick the butt.
You feel me? Like, is it that serious? Good gosh.
Girl, I don't make no
What's y'all
sense.
take on this?
Miracle, go ahead. Okay, well, I wasn't gonna say much. I'm just gonna say because you know me, I always had a butt growing up or whatever, and so now that you see, you know, all these girls, and it be the skinny girls that it be the skinny girls that be getting these butts, and it's like, baby, that ain't your size. Like, you know what I'm saying? You this skinny with a butt, you know, like a bumblebee. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, okay, so who told you that you needed this to become beautiful or considered beautiful or popular, or you know what I'm saying, or the images they put out? But when that's all you see though, you got people who don't know themselves, they don't got no choice mentally but to try to fit in and do what everybody else doing, because it's getting out the likes, comments, you know, the followers or whatever, it's getting them known and all that stuff like that. So I mean, this world kind of messed up when it comes to stuff like that, because that's all they care about these days.
And it's really sad because these procedures, I don't even think people know exactly how dangerous they really can be. It's like K. Michelle taught them nothing, but I mean, that's a bad example because she done had the darn near life or death situation. Then went
Forget
back and got
K.
a face
Michelle.
dance.
Y'all see them people with the on them TLC shows and them daggone booty shop shows and stuff, addictions.
We're talking about bots and stuff like that.
Yeah, and then this one show with that girl, she was addicted to getting booty stuff, implants. And she, when I say her leg did look, this how she looked. Hold on. I can't get it together.
Girl, but no, seriously, and it's like, is women really thinking they look good? Now, not all. Some women that only had the BBL, they didn't go overboard, and they look nice. I'm not gonna sit here to say there's not some to where like, oh girl, you look nice.
Right.
But it's like, stop and think, what made you go that far? Because to sit here, you have 16-year-olds, 15-year-olds that's waiting until they get 18 so they can have these surgeries.
Yeah.
Body
ain't even through
and
growing.
you out here, like one woman, she was like, I don't care if you had surgery, if it make you feel better about yourself, go ahead. But why does having that surgery make you feel better about yourself? That's the topic and discussion that women don't want to talk about. And then a lot of women in certain
Cause I'm saying, cause it don't, you know, you get the surgery, but you still
unsatisfied.
You feel unsatisfied and you go back for more. You know what I'm saying? I feel like surgery these days ain't nothing but a drug. You going back for more. Every time I turn around, girl got a B cup, now she had a D cup. Then double D cup. You know what I'm saying?
And then that's crazy because, Lau, this is another controversial. I feel like if you ain't never had something, then you don't know what you getting yourself into. Because for me, having a big butt my whole life, it's a special way. You gotta clean that thing. And y'all out here getting these big old butts y'all like never had. I hope y'all cleaning.
Right.
Because because that's a lot of meat. Like you gotta literally pick your boutique up and get to doing what you do.
And scrub them
And if you ain't never had no big butt your whole life and you just up and go get it attached, like
your booty
talk
stink.
about booty juice. That's not, oh God. Booty juice ain't nothing playing with that stuff be stinking.
And y'all,
what?
they don't
That's
talk about how many surgeries done went bad. Like,
yeah. Because you was talking, I know you sent me an article, news channel out there where you at in Atlanta channel 2 about Goals Spa or Goals or something.
Yeah.
Goals and they got a lawsuit because it's a lot of women that went through them and had surgeries. Okay, so for one, in Georgia, you don't have to had practice medicine as long as you have some type of health or doctor degree. It don't matter what it was in, you able to open a surgery.
That's scary.
So they was letting a doctor, for one, who probably never did that type of surgery in their life, which is crazy. So, and that goes, and so let's look out on what we mean. I'm trying to stay on topic because I can go down the rabbit hole. Okay. These women let this man at the Goals Spa or Goals something. It'll be a link, so y'all click on and read it for yourself. So this a lot of women have lawyered up because they came out disfigured. One woman woke up and her whole side was gone.
Oh, I remember what you're talking about now. It was gone, and it's just like, dang.
What y'all mean her whole side was gone?
Literal, take it literal.
Literal. She didn't have a side. It's like
I'm saying, like it was like it was deteriorated, or it was like,
yeah. Imagine pouring acid, like some corrosive acid on your side, like 5th degree burn, if it is such a thing. That whole side, just you can see it.
You saw her rib cage and stuff.
No, just
no.
No, she didn't want to be known.
I don't think she would have been alive, sweetie.
But it's an article about it. And she the only one who really came forward and really told it. The other women was just like, their butt was disfigured. Their back was like extra like scars in certain places where it really shouldn't have been.
Right.
Just horrible stories.
Just look raw, like some raw spoiled meat.
Yeah. And it's sad. It makes you think, like, what world we really living in. I can speak on it because I firsthand really had to grow and build to love myself, so I understand.
Right.
But my problem with the BBL epidemic is that y'all trying to say, oh, it was something that I got because I just wanted it. It wasn't no insecurity, or I love myself, this and this. Boo, no, you don't. Because you can't tell me you love yourself to the point you got on the table to where you didn't. It's one of the most dangerous cosmetic surgery or surgery, period, that you could have. There have been deaths, more deaths from this surgery than any other surgery. And there was a possibility that when you got on that table, you weren't waking up. And a lot of you all got kids and families. And you didn't love yourself that much that you went and risked your life to get something to help you love yourself. And that's
they did it for vanity purposes. And you ain't finna tell me, and I ain't gonna say all of y'all. And some of y'all probably do need a little junk in the trunk. I mean, let's just be real. But most of the time, you're doing it to please whatever significant other you trying to attract. I'm sorry, you did it for pure vanity. Pure vanity, because if these Negroes decide to change their type of woman that they wanted, what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna remove all the fat if they decide to go back to liking the darn America Next Top Model types? What y'all gonna do then?
Right, you said something there.
I'm just saying. And then y'all gonna be looking like boo boo the fool because they indecisive. They done proved that they indecisive. Because I mean, back in the day, they did like the little rumps in the trunk, and you can go back to his, and that's why they used to wear cages. Y'all remember that era back in the Renaissance era? They used to wear cages to make them look with the corset. So it was back in the Buddhist was back in maybe once back way back when. And then you went to no, well we don't want that now. We want my baby small, and that's when we went to the American Next Top Model era. And now we back to the little waist, big booty era. And where you think they're going next? And we just move with the rhythm of the ocean. So no, all of y'all are not getting it just to love y'all. So if y'all getting it to please whoever
the world,
you getting it to please men. You getting it to please. You're not getting it for yourself. You getting it to please men and women.
Attention.
You like it if a woman look at you and she feels some type of way because you look a certain type of way.
Right.
Some of y'all women, y'all feed off that. And that comes from that you don't love yourself. And so a lot of y'all mad at Kevin Samuels for some things that he said, but he telling the truth.
Sometimes.
Not sometimes now. A lot of stuff I don't agree with Kevin Samuels. But I do agree with the fact that a lot of women, and it's not just, I don't agree with Kevin Samuels because he want to pinpoint us, Black women. And it's not Black women. It's Latino, white women who it's women. And it's like, when we gonna get to a point where we just unapologetically love ourselves?
Because the men ain't getting nobody surgery for us. I want to look at a six pack. I want to look at your beer belly, and I don't see them going to go get six packs all willy nilly.
Exactly.
I like big muscular arms to hold into, and I don't see them going to go get arm surgery because I'm pretty sure it's a such thing.
But
I'm pretty sure
they getting these hairlines. They know nobody want no forehead starting back here.
Yep, they getting these dreads too.
Hats don't cut it no more. I'm telling you, for men, hats and shades, it go a long way for these men. They take them hats out, it changed the game. I be like, now look here, now. You
a whole nother person.
I know, right? Shoot, it don't make no sense. But that's why you gotta love yourself. All in all, you just gotta really just take a look at yourself in the mirror, inside and out. Just get it together, mentally, physically. If you don't like nothing about yourself physically, get it together. You know what I'm saying? Do what you need to do for you. Don't do it for other folks because, like, the world is gonna change up and down, all the way around. One day they're gonna like this, and the next day they ain't gonna like it no more. So it's like, if you decide that you want to do a bigger booty, do it for yourself.
That's all we saying.
Don't do it because you feel like it's gonna get you, popular or more money and stuff. Because the way I look at it, you paying a car note for something you sit on. And who does that? He ain't taking you nowhere. Where is taking you? But to the toilet. Where is taking you?
It's women who have literally from head to toe, totaling $45,000 to $200,000 to change how you completely look. There's no way that you love yourself.
No.
You disliked everything. $45,000.
And you could have spent that money on some good therapy, counseling, and everything else. That's where the money should have went.
Because and then you have some women say, well, no, we didn't do it for men.
Yes, you did.
It. I'm not gonna lie, when I want to lose weight, I did it because I wasn't getting no play. So I did it for vanity reasons.
Sorry.
But when I started loving myself and really the confidence just came, it was the confidence. It's some men out there, not all, but it's some men out there that's living regular, smuggler, humdum life. And when they look at a mate, they just want somebody that's real, down to earth, that's gonna love them for them. Right. And I think that's what everybody's looking for. But a lot of people, men and women, we're not doing the inner work. We are some traumatized, low self-esteem human beings walking this earth, and everybody is trying to outdo the other, or look at my life, I'm doing better than you type situations. And it's getting ridiculous and out of hand. And it's getting to where the Bible says that everybody's gonna be lover of self. We're here, we're in that time, because people do anything to make themselves look better than they really are.
And you gotta spend $40,000 to make yourself look better, baby. You was just a lost cause to begin with. Use was a lemon. Y'all know what a lemon is?
You talking about a car? I'm not finna play.
Nah, because use was a lemon.
It's the wine, y'all. It's the wine.
That don't make no sense. So that's why you just need to love yourself. So that's why I have started to, lose the belly of mine, because I just can't. I can't walk around with this good. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who like it and who don't like it. Man, we like the good. We like the good. I don't like the good. I care less what you like. You ain't gotta wake up in the mirror and then see stuff flabbing and stuff while you putting on deodorant.
That's sure what to do, bro. That's sure what to do.
I don't care what you like. It's about me. You know what I'm saying? I bathe this body. You know what I'm saying? I look at this body 24/7. So if I don't like it, I'm gonna lose the weight. And I'm gonna stop eating all my honey buns and oatmeal pies starting tomorrow. I'ma stop. So I was, because Kamara, my daughter, y'all don't know my daughter, but y'all know Kamara say anything. So we be in the bed and she, she like to cuddle, and this heifer be like, Squishy, I love you, Squishy. And it be pissing me off. And I be like, you know what, heifer, after a while, you ain't gonna be able to say nothing. Cause I'm gonna be flat. Cause I'm about to get rid of this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing no surgery. I ain't about to get no tummy tuck. I'm just got to get together and stop that eating like I be eating with this bread. I ain't got time.
Yeah. I mean, I tried to. Y'all know I'm doing keto. I mean, I fell off the wagon a few times.
Yeah. So speaking
let's talk about it.
This girl, we on the phone, and Kamara told me to call her on Instagram, on the Instagram call or whatever. So we called her, and Kamara was like, Mimi, what's that on your tongue? And Miracle just mind her own business, watching movies and stuff. And Miracle had nerve be like, nothing, baby, it's nothing. And she was like, but your tongue blue. And then Miracle, because I'm a failure.
Because why is Kamara snitching? Like, I already felt bad that I'm over here eating blue ties. It's Kira's fault. Y'all, this is my best friend. It's her fault talking about somebody deserving.
And I be having to those memes that be going around, or people post that be like, you're not a dog, so don't reward yourself with food. Mm-hmm. I get it. It's some temptation. I don't know. I think I'm a closet eater. I eat it sick.
It's okay.
I be like, okay, I'm gonna do this today. Miracle said she was doing keto, and then we be trying to keep each other accountable. And so she like, what you eat today? And I'm like, I just ate a little breakfast bowl. She like, what the breakfast bowl got in it? And I'm looking like, I'm feeling offended. Like, why you want to know what's in my
plate? You keeping tabs? We supposed to sit out a journal.
And so it was some potatoes, some bacon, and some cheese in my breakfast bowl. She said, I thought you were doing keto. I said, I ain't doing keto. What you doing? I'm cutting back.
But see, that's the start. That's a start, and you have to start somewhere. So just because you ate your blue taco and just because you had a little extra bacon in your bowl with cheese, they don't beat yourself up because it discourages you from, keep moving forward. And you be like, well, I already ate the tacos, might well finish the bag. But no, be like, okay, I ate my tacos today, tomorrow I'm just gonna do better.
Yeah, after I finish the bag, because it's the bag still in there, I'm gonna eat them. I'm gonna be honest, my discipline is horrible. It is horrible. I have a chip addiction. And the reason why I know I don't have any discipline because with keto, we count carbs. We count carbs and net carbs. We're not counting calories. Me having a real bad chip addiction, a hot chip addiction to be specific, I went and bought, don't judge me, world. I went and bought baby Cheetos.
You went and bought what?
Cheetos.
Baby Cheetos. You talking about Cheetos for the babies?
Gerber. Ooh, I wasn't supposed to say the name, but yeah, I bought some Cheetos. I bought the white cheese flavor, whatever it's called, in the tomato basil. Ooh, that tomato basil. Y'all, my chip addiction is so bad, and I have been doing good for at least about 2 weeks. I even lost 5 pounds.
Okay.
But what I was supposed to be counting 16 of them Cheetos, y'all, it sounds so bad. I'm so embarrassed. I ate 3 cans in one night.
Don't feel myself, but I feel like if I expose myself, now I gotta be held accountable because I really want to lose weight. Like after I had my son, I got to the biggest I've ever been. I'm big. And when I looked at old pictures, I'm like, darn, I really was bad. Like I really had a neat shape.
The helpers was just jealous.
But now I'm like, I'm bigger than I ever been, and it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable, and I've been considered plus size my whole life. But I was a cheerleader. I was a majorette. I was on Holly Spring dance team from where we're from, and I've never been just uncomfortable as far as physically. Other people try to make me feel uncomfortable about myself, but just me physically feeling uncomfortable with my weight. I could walk, do all, not be out of breath, run, dance, would dance all night in my club days and be perfectly fine. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm just so embarrassed. Girl. I'm just so embarrassed. I be sweating for no reason.
I understand. Because that last Sunday when I tried to go to church, I ain't been to church in a minute. And I just felt so good. I was like, okay, I'm about to go to church, about to get to work, about to feel good by myself, start my week off right. I put them jeans on, wouldn't even go up. When I tell you it would not go up, I'm in the mirror. Beyonce telling my son, if you don't put jeans on.
If you don't put jeans on, you don't feel the pain.
Yeah. I put them jeans on and I felt every bit of pain because I'm jumping and jumping and jumping. They still ain't coming up. And I'm like, I can't do this. And then when I was like that Monday, when I tried to put my waist trainer on, I'm in the bed trying to put it on. Kamara didn't have school that day, so she tried to help me zip it up. I sit up and the thing just pop open. I'm embarrassed. When you talk about embarrassment, when your waist trainer pop open, you should be embarrassed. And I ain't buying another one, so I ain't buying another one. I'm just gonna slim this stomach down so I can buy it. Cause that was $50. I ain't pooping about another one. I ain't buying another one. So I'm just, I gotta get it together. Cause I got new clothes in there that I still ain't wearing because I ain't been nowhere. And I refuse to buy new clothes and then give away them clothes. Just gonna get my weight back down. That's all.
We gonna get there. We gonna get there. Cause I'm back on track with the keto.
Okay, so I'm just gonna disclaim. I gotta get back on track. I think what I want to do is I want to start off with fast because I really have an addiction to food, and I feel like cutting back not doing it for me. I feel like I really have to have a moment with God and start fasting and really come to And people don't want to, and this might be controversial, but that gluttony really is a spirit.
It
And
really
maybe this
is.
fast,
It is. You can't
and maybe
just
fasting will help get rid of this gluttony spirit.
That's right. You gotta rebuke that thing.
Really?
My addiction to bread is just too much. It is too much. I get excited about bread. Yeah, I've seen many restaurants. I love everything about it. The gooiness, the daggone, the tender, the butteriness. It's everything about me. I made cornbread the other day and was excited. So I gotta we gonna get it together.
We're gonna get together.
And then
at the end of the day, it's about finding something that's gonna work for you. I chose keto because I have a cheese addiction and that I don't want to give up. I don't care what people say. I'm not giving up my cheese. That's my personal choice because I really genuinely love cheese. Keto lets me have cheese. And I like buffalo. I like spicy foods. Keto lets
and
me
I'm
have
choosing
spicy
fasting because, like I said, I've seen people who, so it's this thing now where you can like fast for 3 days and then you do like a refeed or something healthy. Then you do another 3 days of fasting. And it's people who actually make it a lifestyle. I think I need to do that so I can get some discipline.
Yeah.
Because I got addiction to food and it's not.
But honestly, if you do the fast, because I have done a fast and things that I was eating before my fast, literally, I just can't bring myself to eat it. Y'all know I used to tear down some burgers. I'm talking about double burgers, like triple. When we just had that triple stack, I'm tearing that stuff up. But I can't eat like that now. I think it's more so to do with because I had kids and I just my whole the way I eat kind of just changed. But fasting really helped me knock out a lot of stuff that I don't eat. So it kind of, they say it take you 21 days to break a habit, but God told you to fast anyway.
That's a lie. I mean, it's the truth, but it's still a lie. Because right after them 21 days, when I tried fast, and I actually one time, believe it or not, y'all, I was in college. I actually did go a whole entire month without eating chips. After that month through, I'm thinking, because like I said, 21 days break half, I'm thinking I'm good now. I ain't gonna be one of them chips.
But no.
I put one chip in my mouth and it was back.
No, because your whole thing was to prove a point to yourself that you can go a month without eating chips. So once you did that and you went back and got them chips anyway, you just knew, well, it's over. I done did it, so I can eat these chips now. You want
that means the habit wasn't broken. It was just suppressed.
Exactly. You said
the habit wasn't broken. I just suppressed it.
Because you didn't fold it up.
Like a smoker. You can tell a smoker not to smoke for a whole 21 days, but if they pick up that one cigarette, even maybe 2 months later, it's coming back.
Because y'all not really ready to let y'all old habits go. You supposed to fold it
it's
up,
a mental
shit of paper, and throw it in the river. What you did was sit on it on the couch. And you got back up, turned around and saw it. You was like, well, it's there. Let me eat it. You would have thrown it in the river and walked away from it like you supposed to. Think about it.
But it really is a mental. It really is a mental. So for those of you like us that you on a journey, a weight loss journey, or you're just on a self-love journey, if the BBL gonna make you love yourself, have it.
If twerking gonna make you love yourself, do that.
But make sure that when you look back, this is not gonna be something that you regret. Make sure that you're doing it for yourself. And
genuinely.
Make sure that after you get this BBL and you still don't love yourself or you still feel some type of way,
get help.
It's not the BBL. It's not your body. It's your mental. It's something within you, trauma, something that's not healed, that needs to be healed.
Yeah.
And we got a lot of unhealed, insecure women in the world. And it's making unhealed, insecure children who's growing up to be unhealed, insecure adults. And it's just a cycle. And we got these abusive relationships.
Yeah. Toxicity. Is it the word? It is today.
What?
Toxicity. That's the word.
Yeah.
Yeah. Toxicity at its finest.
Yeah. And we're not going to get better if people don't do the work on themselves. So this is, if you take anything from our podcast today, work on self. Really, truly work on self-love. It's not going to be the car. It's not going to be, oh, if I do this. Let it be principles or steps or goals that you willing to take. But in the midst of that, you really got to.
Sorry.
You okay?
I Sorry,
you really gotta take a look at yourself within, because that's what we about to do. We're gonna lose this weight, we're gonna better ourselves, and yeah.
All righty, well that's that on Countryversal. Woo! First video down, more to go. Y'all stay tuned, and
we promised to get better at this, y'all. This was our first go around, raw, uncut. We know we didn't do no do-overs. No, we ain't finna it. We might do a little editing, but we not doing no do-overs. So what you see is what we said the first time.
What you see is what you get with us. And yeah, so I know a lot of our topics you're going to agree with, some you're not going to agree with, but that's the whole point of the podcast. Feel free, like we said, to comment, like, and subscribe. We thank you. We love you. We hope you gain subscribers, friends, and families. And that's it for the first episode. Now that's Countryversal. We're your Southern Bells. I'm Portia J.
I'm Mimi Jones.
I'm Drew.
And we at this piece.
See you next Sunday.